All right, Tyler Perry's the Payne's fans. Now, again, a quick speculation video about another question that has been raising in the comment section on various Payne videos. And again, thank you everyone for watching the videos. I believe the biggest Payne's video I have is like the teaser trailer breakdown, over 100,000 views. Also, the is Miranda returning is almost at 25,000. Is the main cast returning over 10,000 again? If based off that love, I will definitely focus on Payne's videos in the near future. Of course, having to have nots is priority. If Loving You Is Wrong is kind of falling off the view counter because the episodes really haven't been giving me much to work off of. It's pretty much, maybe I'll do a video in the future about the acting. Again, I don't really want to criticize because, again, I'm not an actor, but based off feedback on Twitter, Facebook posts, and the various groups I'm in, a lot of people feel the same way in that a lot of the acting and delivery is a bit stale on that show. But again, that's another video for another time. But focusing on the Paynes, aside from the babies, I'm talking like CJ and Janine's and Calvin and Miranda's babies. Where are they at? I did a video on that I'll post to the channel soon. But also with this video, I want to focus on, is it possible that we'll have crossovers on the Paynes? Nothing is confirmed. This is pure speculation, but I have no doubt in my mind that there will be some crossovers in the near future. Now, what I mean by crossover, I mean characters from other Tyler Perry shows coming onto the Paynes at some point or another. Can you imagine Hattie, Floyd, Mr. Brown, Madea coming down to Florida to visit Curtis and Ella, either coming to visit or by some stretch of the script, you know, their characters have a reason for being in Florida? Hey, for all we know, again, I'm just throwing this out there. Do you think it's possible that Hattie and Floyd will take their business, their restaurant down to Florida because it's like, hey, if we move down there, we'll probably get more business due to more people? I'm just speculating here. You just never know. This could be the revival of Love Thy Neighbor in its own way. Just throwing it out there. But I'm going to be honest here. I don't believe we'll see characters like Madea or Mr. Brown this early in the first season of the Paynes. I'm guessing that the first few episodes, or at least the first half or first season, is going to be about, let's see how many views we get live when we air it on Friday nights. And then also, let's give it time so all the new characters, you know, pretty much Curtis's extended family, let's give them time to exist in the script. And I'm sorry if you hear background noise. It looks like school buses are in the parking lot of the apartment complex I'm at, and children are back, so there might be some beeping, so please excuse the noise there. But also keep in mind that this is really about establishing the new cast of characters and then possibly bringing in old characters to this new show. So in my mind, I think it'll be a very smart move in order to get people to watch the show more, because a lot of people were, hey, I'm not watching the Paynes if Calvin and CJ aren't on there, and I miss Jasmine. Where is she at? Those characters came back for their specific reason, which was to kind of pass the torch of, okay, Uncle Curtis and Auntie Ella, they're in Florida. We're going to go back to Atlanta, but we're going to visit from time to time. One of my favorite scenes out of episode 3 was when they were saying their goodbyes and giving hugs and then walked out the door. And again, I loved it because, I mean, I'm looking into this too much, but this is me. I love the fact that we didn't see any kind of door close. He just walked out of the living room area back to the RV. We didn't see a door close, which to me is like, hey, we left the door open for these characters to come back at later points of the season. And China Ann McClain, the girl that plays Jasmine, I mean, she's starring in Black Lightning, so based off the filming schedule of that, I could definitely see her coming back at least once or twice during this season, just for, you know, cameo appearances, maybe for one episode or whatnot. Most likely a holiday theme, just speculating there. But I feel like it would be a very great move for Hattie, Mr. Brown, and everybody to come back at some point or another, because I believe those are some of the best episodes of the, you know, House of Payne, Love Thy Neighbor, Meet the Browns, just because it makes everything feel like it's not so spread out. It's more like one universe. It's just like, you know, CW, where you have Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow crossover in one, you know, 4-night event. Or if there's a cameo, like one of the Flash characters goes to Oliver Queen City. Again, another example from childhood, Power Ranger crossover, where one season crosses over with the next. It's like, hey, we're the people from last season and we're in this season that you're in now. Or a bigger, more advanced kind of way of looking at it, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You have Iron Man, Captain America, everybody in the same movie. Either it's the Avengers or, again, crossover films, whatever the case may be. I love that about Tyler Perry shows, where one character or more comes into another character's show to make it feel like one big universe. And I still, to this day, would love to see a Have and Have Not If Loving You Is Wrong crossover. So with that being said, just doing a speculation video that I think it would be a very smart move for Tyler Perry to have characters like Madea, Floyd, Mr. Brown, Hattie come over on the Paynes at one point or another. Just not this soon. Let's give it enough time for these new characters to be introduced and see how their chemistry is with Curtis and Ella, and then from there bring back some of the old characters. So with that being said, what are your thoughts on this idea? And I'll pretty much talk to you later in the next video, because again, it looks like the Paynes, since the videos are doing well, I'm pretty sure I'll be doing way more in the future.